How can we fix it? Okay, the deputy made a mistake. That's gonna be addressed, of course.
I didn't want to stop him, man. All because I rodeo boy. You know that, right? Well, damn it, I was still recording. I know you.
Cops serve to uphold the law and protect citizens. So why do so many abuse and misuse their powers? While everyday citizens fall for their cheap tricks, today we check out how lawyers and educated citizens humiliate these so-called dirty cops.
Are you Googling the laws right now? Because that's really what you should be doing right now.
Let's get into it. Up first, let's take you down memory lane to meet the bold 19-year-old law student Joel Martinez, whom you might recall from a previous video on our channel. This law student lectured not one, but two police officers about the law.
So I still need to ID you.
No.
And then we need to go from there.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
I do.
You realize that cops in New Mexico don't have qualified immunity, right?
I do that. I do.
Okay, so from here on, let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now. You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
It ended with formal complaints, likely a settlement, and 2 embarrassed officers. All this to say, Joel is not someone you'd want to mess with if you're a police officer. But it seems not everyone got the memo. Just 5 months after this incident, Joel had another encounter, and this time he was unlawfully arrested by the county sheriff. And it's safe to say that this doesn't end well for the overstepping officers.
Hey, man, how you doing, brother?
Doing good.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay, say that again.
I lost the keys in the junkyard over there.
Okay.
So I called them to come and get the...
To come open the gate or what?
Huh?
To come open the gate?
No, the key. The car.
Because we got a call with a gentleman with your description, that's why, on the property. Were you the only one on there?
Yeah, he just got here.
No, we had a description of your description that you were walking around the property.
Yeah, well, I was here and the car was closed, so I couldn't get out.
So let me understand, is this car's yours?
So, at the moment...
What's your last name, brother?
I'm not gonna give my information right now.
Okay, why not?
Just?
Okay. Now here's the thing, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Martinez.
Yeah.
Now, me asking you for your information is nothing illegal.
Oh, it's not.
I'm just asking you because you're the person they called on. I need to find out who you are, and you're telling me one thing, so I gotta call the property manager and ask them if they were the ones that allowed you on the property.
Yeah, that's the investigation, right?
Yeah. So I need your name, brother.
Well, I gave you my last name, and you could just call the property man. And
do you have an ID?
I do.
You mind if I see it?
I do.
Since I'm investigating what's going on in this property, and you're the one that matches the description, I need to know who I'm talking to. Now, if you want to take this further, you want to complain, you want to whatever, it's up to you, brother. But see, look, I'm coming to you respectfully, bro. Now, if you fail to ID yourself, I'm asking you lawfully to see who you are. You're the one making it difficult. Now, if you want to impair my investigation, that's fine. That's on you. Okay, but I don't think you want to take it to that extent, brother. For giving me your name and date of birth.
Show him. Oh, no.
Okay, so I'm going to warn you now. Warn you now, brother. You don't give me your ID or your full name, I'm going to arrest you for failure to ID.
Okay, so...
Because I'm investigating, brother. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. It's fine like that. Okay, I'll give you my name after what I say this. Okay, my name is not gonna help you in your investigation. First of all.
Well, yeah, but I made contact with you. That's the only thing.
Contact is not enough reasonable suspicion for you to seize my identification.
You're not being placed on arrest or anything, brother. Okay.
Okay. Are you asking for my name?
I'm asking for your full name,
brother.
Okay.
If you're asking for my name, I exercise my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If you're demanding my ID, that's a fourth.
I'm not demanding. I never
so
demand.
Ask?
All I said is give it to me, okay?
Ask?
Now here's the problem. I'm investigating, okay?
Okay, but
that's
are you asking for my identification or?
I'm asking you for name and date of birth. That's all I'm asking for.
Asking, right?
That's it, brother.
Don't answer questions.
All right, man. So if you want to play this card with me, man, I got all night. No, you know what? You don't need a supervisor because this is what's gonna happen is, dude, I'm gonna place you under arrest for failure ID, okay? And that's gonna be on you, not me, brother.
So you already said that it's gonna be under arrest?
Yes.
Go ahead. Be under arrest if I don't give you my identification.
Go ahead and turn around, brother. Go ahead and turn around.
So I'll give you my idea now.
Go ahead and turn around.
Sheriff's attitude quickly switches when he realizes Joel wasn't going to bend to his every demand. Having a fragile ego, he decided it'd be a good idea to take our boy Joey in, which became his worst nightmare.
First time on the back of the car.
Oh. Man, you see you're a law student, bro. ¿Qué pues?
And
you'll see. All you had to do.
You'll see when we get to the station. You'll see when you get to the station.
So, impound it, you said?
Yeah, impound the vehicle. It's his, so you can tell this guy to take off. He doesn't need to be here. All right, Mr. Martinez, before we go to the station, I'm going to read your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you. If you decide to answer questions now without any attorney present, okay, you only have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to an attorney. Do you understand the rights I've just read to you? With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me?
No, I don't answer questions.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm the supervisor here. I was just made aware of what happened.
Yeah.
So I don't think it qualifies for any crime, okay?
It doesn't qualify for a crime?
I'm gonna go ahead and release you.
Of course.
So based on what he told me, like I said, I would constitute the failed ID crime.
That's
But
right.
let me get it for you.
Oh,
Let me go talk to the deputy first.
can you get him here? Just so you can educate him and so it doesn't happen again.
And that's why I want to get with you. But I want to ask him some questions first.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
fine.
okay?
Yeah. Lock my phone. And my wallet and my AirPods.
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Let me just be with you.
What about my car?
We're going to take you to it.
Oh, this whole thing was unlawful. The moment he put his hands on me, that was unlawful. This whole situation became unlawful. Therefore, that was a non-lawful search. I lost the guy that was going to give me a key, so now I have to call someone to come and pick me up, and the car's going to have to stay wherever it's at. Still, I can't get a hand of a locksmith right now.
So, how can we fix it? Okay, the deputy made a mistake. That's going to be addressed, of course.
Well, where's the deputy? You said he was going to be here.
He's here. But I want to meet with you first.
Okay. Well, I give you my side. I would like to hear the deputy side right here.
Okay.
If that's fine.
With the investigator now up to speed, Joel felt it was not enough. He decided he deserved an apology, and rightfully so.
So what I'm gonna do, of course, luckily I caught it on time. Yeah, you were brought over to the station. That was kind of a mistake, of course. So Deputy Rangel is gonna take you as far as the
deputy
lock.
doesn't want to see you, though? Or...
It's a different process. Of course, you do have a complaint.
Well, okay, let's put it this way. If he comes here and apologizes to me, I won't litigate this whole thing.
It's up to you. I mean, I can always, my job is obviously make it better for you. Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, because before you break, and he saw it himself too. The cop making fun of me. Oh, what a stupid law student. Oh, he thinks he's gonna get out. When we got into the thing, as soon as we got in, he was already, hey, he's a law student. He was telling the deputy, he said, I'm not lying, the kid telling me, he's a law student with a smile on his face, trying to humiliate me, making fun of me. And now he doesn't want to show up. That's the thing. Like, if you could get him to be here, if he's
No,
not enough
what I was trying to say,
and apologize.
it's not that. It's not that. Since I'm obligated to investigate any type of complaints, I don't think it was best. But if you want to go that route, we can definitely go that route.
So if you could get him here,
What? Give me 1 second.
it'll be perfect.
With the investigator going to get a sheriff, Joel sits tight, waiting for his apology.
Have anything to say to me? No? You said you laughed at me? Said that I was a dumb law student? Did I or did I not?
Okay.
Did you or did you not?
Did I not?
Did you say that I was a dumb law student?
No, I didn't say where you learned law, sir.
No, sir. You got me into the cruiser. It's on your body cam too. It's on my phone too. We got into the cruiser, and you said like, you're a really dumb law. When we were getting down here in the station too, you're a really dumb law student, aren't you? You get me into the thing, and you start making fun. Oh, everybody look at him. He's a law student. He's a law student. You left me in there with the cuffs on.
Okay.
And I told you. Didn't I tell you that what you were doing was unlawful? Did you believe me?
No, it's not that I didn't believe
Okay.
you. I
Did you get the supervisor when I asked you to?
Okay.
No, you said I didn't need one.
No, I never said did you.
It's on your body camera, it's on my phone.
Yes,
Don't
you
lie.
asked your supervisor, well, what did I tell you?
You said you don't need one. Turn around and put your hands behind your
No, I
back.
told you we're not going to get one until we get to the station.
You know what? You don't need a supervisor because what's going to happen is, dude, I'm going to place you under arrest for failure ID, okay? And that's going to be on you, not you, bro.
No, you didn't. It's on your body camera.
I wouldn't disrespect my supervisor like that, man.
Well,
because
you are.
we were in the motions, and you know, and I'm in the wrong. I really am. I'm not going to lie to you, but okay.
It wasn't a mistake. He broke the law. It's not a mistake.
And that's what we're here.
That's
That's
what
why
talking
we're
about.
here. And now you are gonna buy me a new Mustang. You are, because now all this That's gonna get forwarded request. Your dash cam in your car, everything. My phone, your badge numbers, everything's gonna come into one single file record. It's gonna come in here tomorrow. And that's gonna go straight to my attorney. And how do you think, and you lost your qualified immunity right now. Right now,
Okay,
you're by
sir,
yourself.
so it's
For what
getting
you're
out of
saying.
control. You said something different to me before. Take off, I will take your complaint.
Oh, well, you have the complaint form? I can fill out?
No, I have to fill it out myself. Is there anything else besides what you told me at first that has changed? Or anything else that we have to add to your complaint?
No, that's fine. I'll see you in court.
Now, Joel hasn't shared how the case went just yet. With the case being so recent, litigation is still pending. But I'm sure the deputy is going to regret being the reason his tuition fees are paid for him. After all, he's the reason his station's getting sued. Keep your eyes on the comment section for updates. While Joel's officer may have had no idea who he's dealing with, our next dumb cop knows his victim all too well. After all, he was following him interstate with a not so serve and protect agenda.
Damn it, I was still recording.
Steve Hindy is a renowned animal rights activist who often has to deal with corrupt cops. When he set out to expose the ill treatment of horses at Big Loop Rodeo in Oregon, the organizers quickly caught wind of his presence. That's when sheriff deputies asked him to leave the premises. Their reason was the fact that they don't allow anyone to record. Although this felt suspicious, Steve complied and left peacefully. Shockingly enough, the cops didn't just let him go. They trailed him for several miles, even following him outside the county line.
Copy, we're traffic with him. He's pulled over and he's filming us down. Where he got caught with him.
Okay, telling that that's not legal if he's
Steve allows the cops to pass him, but after seeing they stopped and waited for him, his suspicions deepen. That's when Steve decides to confront them, forcing the officers to come up with an excuse.
We're recording.
We'll deal with that part of it later, I guess.
I'm going to start a trespass warning case. Go ahead.
I did the same thing. You know what I mean? That one I cited was 28. No.
Back at the cruiser, the officers had to concoct a reason to stop Steve.
And that's what I told him. I'm like, the reason to stop because we had a trespass deal back there and you failed to provide information. This vehicle doesn't return to you, so we have to get your ID. And he provided it. He wasn't being horrible or anything.
Mary Paul 19 for Mary Paul 12. See, the rodeo board just want to permanently trespass him.
He's not on. He's gonna be on admin.
Well, what we could do now is just tell him.
I'll just go.
No more filming. You've been trespassed out of this thing. If you come back and you film again, you'll be trespassed.
Just come back. Period. You'll be arrested for trespass.
Well, we don't have a rodeo board.
They will.
Well, I tell them bring a camera back in there. You will be trespassed permanently. I know it's trespass. Let's come back.
Okay.
He can film from the roadway as long as he's not in the middle of the road, but he can't be back on the property.
Any rotogram property. Should we just see how long he'll stand out there?
Yeah, I guess we could.
Videotape.
No, we're
okay. I know.
After all of this, they could only come up with the threat of permanent trespassing, and supposedly it was such a crime that they had to personally deliver the news to Steve themselves.
Alright, Steve. You go by Steve or Steven?
choose. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, Steven, so this is the deal. You're trespassed permanently from the Jordan Valley Rodeo Club.
I'm what?
You're trespassed permanently.
I'm trespassed permanently?
That's right.
What does that mean? I can't go on here?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, so you understand, if you go back, you will be arrested.
Okay.
Okay? Permanently. Okay, so any of the Jordan Valley, not Jordan Valley Town, Jordan Valley Rodeo Club. Rodeo property.
Of course.
Okay? You understand that?
I understand what you're telling me.
Okay, good.
We'll check it out with our lawyers.
Okay, that sounds good.
So,
just so you know.
So why are you saying you stopped me again?
Because you didn't provide ID.
Is that a law?
Back there when you were violating the.
When I wasn't violating anything. I paid $10 to go in.
And right past the signs that say no videotaping. Okay.
You want to look at that camera and see if you find any video?
Are you videotaping right now?
Absolutely, right
and
now.
audio?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Did you advise me?
You're looking right at the video
camera. You have
camera.
to advise someone in the state of Oregon if your video.
Unless it's obvious. Unless you're in a public place and it's obvious.
Okay.
We've looked at your law.
Okay. I'm not going to stand here and argue with you.
You have no argument, officer.
I'm not going to stand here and argue with you. Okay. You're free to go.
You're free to stand.
Okay. You can stand here. That's fine. All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
The officer shortly left, but the ride back to the rodeo was full of shocking truth bombs, which made Steve's corruption case stronger than anything we've seen before.
Let's write that VIN number down. That's a person's car, I'm guessing.
He's already got wires.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta do it. This guy's the real deal.
Charles 4.
This guy is the one that posted everything last year on all the.
Charles 4.
That's fine.
Here's the problem.
We didn't do anything wrong.
They didn't trespass when we were there. They asked me.
Charles 1 on his cell phone as soon as he gets to the service.
Well, even so, we're going off what we were told. I wasn't there.
14.
I didn't want to stop him, man.
Well,
Chairman, I was still recording.
As it turns out, the officer was right. Steve did end up making these guys famous, but not for the right reasons. The news spread like wildfire, and Steve and his team fought these guys in court and ended up securing a settlement of $12,500, which he quickly donated to the animal welfare group he works with. Furthermore, they were able to get horse tipping banned from rodeos, which was the case Steve Hindi was investigating. So if anything, it's a double win. Now, while Steve's someone who frequently faces the cops to tutor them, the next person in this video showcases that you don't have to be a lawyer to show them their place.
Hey gentlemen, how you doing tonight?
Great.
What you got there, man?
What do you mean?
What kind of beverage is that?
Looks like a Pepsi.
Stay your distance, please.
Stay your distance?
Yeah, I don't want two guys with guns coming up on me.
Oh, we're police officers. Maybe you didn't notice.
I don't care whether you're police officers or the mafia.
The mafia?
Yeah, you guys are rolling around and crubbing up on me with guns. Back up. Yeah.
We're police officers. We're here to serve and protect, sir.
I just wanted to inquire what
You're
that
trying
was,
to...
because there's a lot of students here drinking, so
I
we
don't...
just want to make sure that...
No inquiry needed.
So, yeah, well, our job is to make sure the community's safe. And when
That's some
people
Gestapo stuff when you stop for everybody holding a can anywhere.
No, not everybody holding a can anywhere.
Just me?
No, just people that we feel might be drinking in public. So we're checking to make sure you're okay.
Do you suspect I might be drinking in public?
We have no idea.
We don't know what the...
That's
so
why
you
we're
do
asking.
not suspect that I might be drinking in public?
Show us what kind
we
of
have what is called a reasonable suspicion.
That's what I'm asking. Do you suspect? You said
we
no.
have what's called a reasonable suspicion.
Do you have a reasonable suspicion?
Yeah, we do.
What is
holding
that?
A can.
I'm holding
so
a
we're
can.
stopped to investigate.
That's your reasonable
That's not a reasonable suspicion for drinking.
Holding a can
alcohol.
is a reasonable suspicion.
Yeah.
So anybody holding a can is under reasonable suspicion.
Well, typically we like to see the can. Usually we can see if it's an actual soft drink or if
This
it's
may
an
not be
alcoholic
typical.
beverage.
Do I look imbibed on beverages in public, Officer Scott?
I don't know.
May I have your card, please?
You'd have to come get it. You don't want me to get close to you. Do
Will you
want me to
please
get close
hand
enough?
me your card? I'm requesting it.
Let me see if I can do this from a distance.
To articulate.
Is this close up? You want me to set it down and then you can grab it? Would that be better so I don't get too close?
Officer Avila.
Yeah.
May I have your card, please? Excellent. Officer Avila has no problem being professional with a business card. Bullshit. You're going to stop me for a can on the sidewalk. That's
Actually,
sick.
you were standing here. We didn't stop you. We just came up to talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, later.
See you. Have a good day. Take care.
Yeah.
229, I'm with a couple of 11 grand.
Wow, you gotta be special kind of stupid, right? It's illegal to drink Pepsi on the hill, boys. Yeah, don't f around with that Pepsi.
Cheers to that Pepsi. Now we go full circle with another law student taking yet another cop for a stroll.
How are you?
Not bad.
Just so I can concentrate on what you're saying.
Yep.
I'm just gonna put the gun out.
Okay, I don't consent to any searches. I just want to make that clear.
I'm not gonna search you.
I don't consent to any seizures either.
Okay. Just gonna hold this so I can have a conversation with you.
Okay. What crime am I suspected of committing? And you just pointed that gun at me when it was loaded, just so you know. You twisted it, pointed it right at me. Before you wrecked the slide, you pointed it right at my legs.
People are calling about a guy walking around with a gun, so.
Okay. That's not illegal. Can I have my gun back and get moving along?
Need your ID, and then we'll get you on your way.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Like I said, people are starting to call about a guy carrying a gun.
Yep, that's a report of illegal activity. What crime do you suspect me of committing? In order to stop me, you have to suspect me of a crime. Can you get your supervisor here?
He is on the way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, but like I said, people are concerned. It's a public safety issue. So I'm here to make sure everyone's all set. I'm here to make sure you're all set. Okay, so I just need to get your ID, and then we'll call it good.
No, sir.
You're not going to give me your ID.
Unless you are issuing me a summons as 17A, 15A
I need to make sure
requires, then...
Can you let me speak for a second?
Yep.
I need to make sure you're not a felon carrying this.
Do you suspect me of being a felon?
I don't know you. So
Okay, if you don't suspect me of being a felon, then I would like my gun back and I would like to proceed on my way.
In order to carry a gun, you're not allowed to be a felon.
Correct, but unless you suspect me of being a felon, there's no reason for you to stop me.
There is a reason to stop you.
Unless you suspect me of a crime, as Terry v. Ohio, Delaware v. Prowse requires you to have a suspicion of crime before you detain an individual. Brown v. Texas does not allow you to stop an individual and demand their ID.
Can I get your first name so I can speak to you on a person-to-person basis here?
No.
You're not going to give me your
Nope,
name.
I'm not
You're
going
to
to.
be that type of guy when I'm trying to have a conversation.
I'm sorry, sir, but for my own protection, I would rather not give you anything because any name I give you is going to go in the police report about this incident.
There's going to be no police report.
There's a police log generated for every call.
This is called a pedestrian zone.
Yep. And unless you have a reasonable suspicion that I'm committing a crime, you can't detain me. I have to be free to leave. It has to be a consensual encounter, sir.
Here's the deal, sir. You are walking down Congress Street carrying a gun.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that illegal?
It's a cause for concern.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Sure.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime, yes or no?
Sure.
What do you have on your shirt?
Suspenders. Keep my pants up. Yeah, that's the buckle for the suspenders.
This is common practice, dude. Okay?
Yep. It's illegal common practice.
It's not illegal. You see a guy walking down the street carrying a gun.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that the only reason why you stopped me?
Yes.
That I'm carrying a gun?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I want you to refer you to DeBerry v. U.S. DeBerry v.
Here's my supervisor.
DeBerry v. U.S. says that a firearm, where legally carried, cannot be the only cause for reasonable suspicion for a stop.
Yep.
Am I free to go?
You are.
Okay. Can I have my gun back?
Sure.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, you may as well subscribe and click the video on your screen right now to see more cops getting schooled.